you watched any of the recent UFC shows when it returned? And if so, were you able to get a feel what's going on with no crowds and even the smaller cage by watching it on TV?
Yeah, I think it's like pretty cool, you know. It's a different experience. We'll be able to listen the corners. That is gonna be very, very good. Of course, we miss all the fans, you know. But as soon as everything's gonna pass and everything's gonna come back to normal.
What has American Top Team meant to you, Amanda?
My team?
Yes, American Top Team. What has it meant to you?
You know, he's the best team on the planet. You know, since I stepped in that gym, everything changed in my life. That gym means a lot to me.
How are you looking at this fight? As far as past fights you've had, not looking ahead to the future, just what are you looking for out of yourself for this fight?
You know, what I look for is like, I feel like everything, what I'm going to do, I have to step first in the cage, you know, to see what is my game plan I'm going to put in that. So I feel like 5 rounds, I expect this fight is going to be a better. Felicia is a tough opponent. And yeah, I expect he got a shot, you know, very smart, and then wait to the best moment to finish this fight.
Was there any difference in training because of the pandemic, because of COVID-19? Did you have to do anything differently?
You know, we just talked about the gym, you know, like the gym make everything easy for us. They leave the doors open for, you know, we make a very good schedule. We train separate for everybody. Everybody trains separate for everybody. You know, everybody have your time to go to the gym, and they sanitize everything. We clean ourselves around too, and stay home, gym, home, and I'll be able to do my whole camp, and I'm ready to go.
And what do you think of your opponent? And did you watch the battle she had with Cyborg? And do you even do things like that? Watch their prior battles, watch their other fights to try to pick things up?
Yeah, for sure. I have a breakdown of her, especially with that fight against Cris. That was a good view, you know, from her game. And I know she's going to try to clinch. I know she's going to try to put me against the cage. But, you know, I'm ready. I have like a very good strategy for her. And I'm going to be ready for everything she's going to bring Saturday.
And lastly, Amanda, you are the best fighter in the world. You have 2 championship belts. Any chance of going for 3, 4, 5 championship belts?
I wish it, but like his weight, losing weight sucks. You know, I feel like go down to 125 like that. For me, I don't think that's gonna happen. You know, I'm like, I have so much to lose if I go down, and I prefer to stay deep. You know, 135, 145 for me works pretty well.
All right, thank you, Amanda.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we will take the next question from Cassandra Cusino with Las Vegas Sports Biz. Cassandra, please go ahead.
Hi there, Amanda. So, as you are expecting to grow your family and become a mother, has your perspective changed at all in terms of your fighting career?
No, actually, motivated me. You know, just a baby. You know, just to grow my family and live a different life. You know, experiment. I feel like happiness is the best thing my baby is bringing to me right now.
And you know, you've got a lot of records in the books already, and when you go into the UFC Hall of Fame, which you will go into the UFC Hall of Fame, have you thought of the fact that you could actually be the first mother who's a champion in the UFC? I know Michelle Watterson has talked a lot about Mom Champ, but you actually are more than likely going to be the first one to do it.
Honestly, like, my life is just watching make history, you know. And Saturday, I'm going to follow that path, you know, make history. Be a mother is coming with it. But my big things right now is a fight, you know. Be a mother is like, I feel like everybody can be, if you want. I feel like a lot of people have a problem to be a mother, of course, but I feel like it's coming with the life, If you want to grow your family, then I have a baby, and I feel like the babies is some things help you to grow as a person, you know, grow as a human. And you have something else to think about and now. And yeah, so like be, be a mother, be a champion, school, you know. Like it's not something that I think about it, Really, just be a champion. I want to be forever, Retire as a champion, as a mother champion, as a whatever, the best, Like come with everything.
And looking at Saturday's fight, you had mentioned a few weeks back that you thought that you had come in contact with COVID-19. How are you feeling now, and will you be taking the antibodies test in addition to the actual positive test?
No, I didn't. So I have a test here with UFC, but I don't know if I really had it before. But I feel 100%, I'm ready to go. If I feel bad, I will take the fight.
And finally, for me, so on Saturday, should you win, you'll become the first fighter in UFC history to make title defenses in 2 divisions while holding multiple belts. So that's something that was kind of you talk a lot about being able to envision your success, and you visualize a lot of the things that are going to happen for you. Is that one of the things that you looked forward to, is actually dominating in multiple divisions?
I will win this fight. No doubt in my mind. I will follow my path, make it history. Like, no doubt in my mind. It's gonna happen. You ready for it?
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you for making the time today. First question for me, you kind of hold a spot with fans and with fighters, kind of like John Jones does, this sort of dominant, one-of-a-kind champion. And, you had a very tough last fight, and I think some fighters might look at that fight and say, wow, Amanda's human. There's a chip in the armor. I feel a little bit better now. What did you take out of that tough fight? Because I think a lot of times people come out stronger after performances like that.
Yeah, definitely. That was a huge fight for me, my last fight. That fight, I want to go to 5 rounds as well, And I knew she stopped. I know Janine would be ready that night. And I know I have to use my wrestling, And was exactly what happened. I want to put in my ground game. I want to put a little bit of wrestling into. Everybody know me as a girl's gonna walk in and then try to knock people out. But I also have a wrestling. I have my ground game, my jiu-jitsu, and I want to put it in that fight. I know I'd be able to. So 5 rounds, I was ready for, and I'm a human. Everybody having holes in the game, but it's hard when you're in front of that person, to really see that. And this is, I feel like, is the big things with my opponents. They think they be able to see all my holes, but when they stand in front of me, they know this everything is different,
You've been asked a lot about your legacy and your motivation. I was just wondering if you could kind of compare and contrast for me. What was it like? What was your motivation like and your mindset like when you were a contender, working your way up the division, and now being this monster 2-division champion? Is it the same? Is it different? What's that been like?
I feel the same. Hungry, motivated, and I want to keep doing this. Keep making history. This is driving me forward. And I love to do this. I love wake up and then go to the gym every day training. And I love this. I love MMA. I do this because I love it. I wake up motivated every day.